Hello, world. I'm your host, Caden. Welcome to Onside Takes. Ladies and gentlemen, it's our final week of games for all 32 teams. Sad face.
Wait, what? This is the final. Do you forget this guy? He's been a Jets fan so long. You forgot about playoffs. They play football in January sometimes. Kane, I'm not sure if you knew that.
For all the teams, I said all 32 teams.
It's the last week of football for all 32 teams.
It's week 18.
What about playoffs? What do you mean?
Sorry, for all the teams together. There we go.
The last week of football with all 32 teams playing. Yes.
There we go.
Okay.
There we go. You got the message. Sad face. That means it's the last week of the Jets. And potentially the last week of the Ravens. But we'll get into that more later.
Definitely the last week of the Jets.
Joining me today is just my singular co-host, Tim.
That's me. That's me.
It's true. Caleb is still gone for family-related
This guy thinks family
matters.
is more important than football. What an idiot.
What an absolute idiot. For the Vikings,
I didn't see my mom this Christmas. I just sat in a room and watched the Cowboys Commanders.
Hell yeah, you did. We'll briefly go over the Vikings stuff, including the Vikings are gaining clarification for the QB potential in 2026. And it may not involve Max Brosmer and his 3 net passing yards. And as for the Jets, the survivors are dying. This is the end. And then for the Ravens, I'm not even sure how they got here, but we got just enough hope for it to feel worse when it's all crushed. First up, a quick recap of the Vikings upsetting the Lions with Tim.
Man, what a game. I didn't get notes from our great instructor Caleb. But I watched this game. This was the dumbest game ever. The Lions had 9 turnovers all season, and 6 of them were in this game. Max Brosmer had 3 net passing yards and somehow won. It's absolutely criminal. This is the criminal of the game. I hated watching this game. This is dumb. And by the way, the Vikings and the Ravens have the same record right now. So that's so cool. That's so awesome. I don't have to tell you. That is the game. Oh, okay. In the Lions' defense, they had like a 4th string center that had no clue what he was doing. The defense is dog shit ass. The Vikings defense is good. We knew that. They were damn good. But yeah, this is miserable to watch. If even from an outside perspective, like, I get if you're a Vikings fan, this is a really fun game to watch. If you're a Lions fan, it sucks to watch. I feel like a neutral third party, this is an ass game to watch because it's all turnovers and there's no actual cool plays. It's just like, oh, they turned over in the red zone 4 times and they scored like once or something. I just made that up. But it was not an electric game. All right, that's it. I just thought it was stupid. I didn't get to watch it because it was on Christmas. I didn't get to watch the whole thing. I watched like half of it here and there.
Valid. All right, everybody. Guys, I did not take notes for the Jets. Okay, let's be real.
Okay, I didn't take notes.
Let's be real.
For the Ravens either. Well, this is our Christmas break. Can't blame us.
Also, you can't blame me. The Jets are giga fuck-ass tanking. I said this like 3 weeks ago. I was like, you guys wanted to tank? This is what it's going to look like. And it's going to be really fucking bad. We're going to get humiliated. And that's what happened. I got to see Drake May go out and dice up my team 5 touchdowns. And he sat out most of the 4th quarter. Like, we got fucking killed, man.
Weren't they down like 14-0, like immediately?
Yeah, it was bad. Brady Cook still starting. I watched it, but I don't really want to talk about it, guys. It's just fucking slaughter. This Drake May guy is so cool, calm, and collected in the pocket. It's annoying to see. It's really frustrating. But moving on, over the past 3 weeks, we've gone from the number 7 pick to the number 3 pick. Very massive tanking news. However, it is impossible for us to get the first overall pick. It's impossible, but it is possible to get the second overall pick. So let's see what happens. Main issue, is just we're dealing with half our team not playing. It was the battle of fucking first draft pick with the Vegas Raiders and the Giants was insane because they sat their entire teams. Any person that mattered on those teams, they fucking sat. Like Max Crosby was forced to sit. He was put on IR so he couldn't play. That's more exciting than to talk about the fucking Jets game where we lost by 30 points. Brady Cook throws interceptions.
Think it's too late to just switch to being a Bears fan? They're hot right now.
Anybody in that fucking division's hot, Tim. It's going to be the Vikings next year. Caleb's not here, but if Sam Darnold and the Seahawks go on to win the Super Bowl, I'm going to laugh in his face about it. It's the way it is. So if he hears this, be prepared. Yeah, guys, it's a fucking tank season. Some people are calling for Aaron Glenn to be fired. Don't do that. Should at least give him another season, half a season at minimum.
Yeah, sorry, okay? Aaron Glenn's going to be fired. If not this year, next year. If not this year, next year.
It can happen, yes. I agree with it next year.
I would bet money he's not seen a third year.
Unless they make playoffs.
When?
Next year.
Next year.
That's the conditions, probably, Tim. So I'm just telling you.
Couldn't even make Aaron
I'm agreeing
Rodgers
with you.
Look competent.
That's because Aaron Rodgers is a piece of fucking shit.
He is a piece of shit, but look what he did to the Steelers. They were ass.
Yeah, all that to lose the fucking Ravens at the last second.
That's what I'm looking for.
They literally threw the fucking game so Myles Garrett couldn't get the fucking sack record. Literally.
Yeah. That was a great game. That was a great game.
Fucking idiots. Oh my god. But yeah. Let's see what we do this week. We face the Bills. Josh Allen is fucking pissed because he fucking missed his guy to beat the Eagles. Get fucked, Josh. Get fucked. But now he's going to come over and curb stomp us when we're already dead. So, yeah, that's tough. Maybe we'll be fucking idiots and win the game for some fucking reason. Pray to God not. Keep Brady Cook in. That's the must. Yep. That's about it, everybody. Go Jets.
Go Jets.
Final game of the year. And then it's off to draft pick predictions. Who fucking knows?
Guys,
we got the Capitol.
Big surprise. I didn't take any Ravens notes this week, but you know what? I watched it with my dad, and he was in a big recliner, and he was very excited. So it was a pretty good game, if you ask me. I don't know how we won this. Okay, people, I feel like an insane person. That after like half the games the Ravens lose, it's always like, report, Derrick Henry did not touch the football for the last 4 minutes of the game. And then Harbaugh is always like, you know, we call the plays we call. Okay. He wasn't available. He was tired. Guys, you can't run him all the time. And then they're like, Lamar Jackson's gone. What if we just, this is crazy. What if we just give the king the rock the whole game after saying forever that it doesn't work and that he can't do it? And then they give it to him and then it works perfectly. It's literally driving me insane. It's what like a 4-year-old would drop as the play plan. Just be like, oh, the star quarterback's gone. Just run it the whole time. Like, Tyler Huntley did fine. He didn't throw like pass farther than the fucking first down marker. Like, and we crushed them, which was so stupid, but it was so fun to watch. The Packers could not stop for shit. Zay Flowers got a touchdown, so that means he has as many touchdowns as fumbles this year. That's huge for him.
Wow.
They literally made fun of him. If you saw that meme where it's like if you told Zay Flowers to drive from Florida to New York, he would go to Oklahoma first.
Yes, I sent that to you.
They literally started making fun of Zay Flowers on the broadcast. They're like, he's a player that sometimes just ends up doing too much, trying to make too much of a play. He's getting criticized for that. I'm like, everybody's noticing now his stupid ass wiggling moves that don't do shit except fumble the ball in the AFC Championship game against the Chiefs. Remember that? Yeah, I do. John Harbaugh was like, fuck it, just run Derek down their throats, and it worked. Our secondary got cooked so bad. They got cooked. Every single time Malik Willis bombed it, it was catch. Like, I cannot believe how terrible they played. We have to play Aaron Rodgers next week, guys. You need to lock the fuck in. He's just gonna throw it, not to DK Metcalf this time. That fucker got suspended. Thank God. But he's going to throw to Calvin Johnson III. What other Steelers players are there for wide receivers? There's some dumbass ones.
The Steelers are so fucked because their entire team.
Darnell Washington is a tight end. Shit.
They have these fucking plays drawn up for a guy with DK Metcalf's frame, and then they're throwing the ball, and the guy's just getting overpowered.
No, guys, don't worry. Rodgers has Adam Thielen and
I'd be careful what you say about that guy. He might kill you if you talk bad about Adam Thielen, just so you know.
Fuck you, Adam Thielen. That guy, I can't believe that guy went to the Steelers. He should have just retired. Dude, I'm going to be an Adam Thielen hater for life just in case he played on the Steelers for like 4 games. Speaking of being fans for life, I'm Shedeur Sanders' biggest fan forever until he gets an upset on the Baltimore Ravens. But the fact that the Steelers, they played like shit. They were just like, we don't care about winning or losing. We just care about not letting Alexander get the sack record. And oh my God, they looked horrible. That was so good.
That's what I'm saying. They had these plays drawn up for a guy with DK's Metcalf size and just getting the ball out immediately or running it. So Garrett can't do fucking anything.
Yeah,
Miles Garrett just gets
6'4" guy that's throwing to somebody who's like 5'9".
Yes.
Yeah, so that one guy that may or may not have been yelling racial slurs or DK Metcalf's full name, still not decided which one is which, might have saved the Ravens season. So
truly a goat among men.
I'm gonna decline to comment until my post released personally, but I am a big fan of him. So I think John Harbaugh saved his career so far. I think, especially if they make playoffs, they're not going to fire him. Maybe if he plays an embarrassing game next week, it's possible he gets fired, but I really don't think they're going to move on from him. Speaking of moving on from people, there have been some dumbass reports about Lamar Jackson being moved on from that I didn't even talk about last week because I'm like, this is so fucking stupid.
Lamar Jackson.
But people are still talking about it.
You are a New York Jet.
No, it's the dumbest thing ever. It's the dumbest. People in The Athletic were writing about this. In real established news organizations were like, what if Lamar Jackson gets traded? No, he's not. He's not going to get traded. I cannot believe people are talking about this.
A star quarterback under 30 will never get traded from their franchise team. Sorry to
That's
say.
not what I said.
I'm agreeing.
It's literally
would never happen.
Luka Doncic got traded. What if they just do that to Lamar because he
That guy
plays
literally lost
Madden
his
too
job
much
the next day.
and doesn't have any? Yeah, and the only reason the Mavs have any semblance of a team anymore is they got Cooper Flagg. Newsflash, asshole! We're not going to get Cooper Flagg in the draft. Legitimately, The Athletic, a real news organization, which people smarter than me, supposedly, that get paid to write about football, were like, they could potentially trade for JJ McCarthy and some firsts. Why the fuck would you trade for JJ McCarthy? Are you kidding me? I refuse to even entertain the idea that Lamar Jackson is going to get traded. I think it's the dumbest thing. I'm not saying he's perfect. I've said he's played like ass this season so many times. What?
Are you watching them next year if Lamar gets traded?
Yes. I'm going to watch them. I will watch them if they have JJ McCarthy playing. All right. I'm just going to be a lot more angry. But yeah, I don't care if he's starved. What's the turn of phrase? Feast. I don't care if he's feast or famine. I want to feast with him, okay? Fuck that shit. We are not trading Lamar Jackson. I got so upset. It's not going to work out, dude.
Yeah, that's dumb as fuck.
Yeah. Okay. Again on the Packers-Ravens game, how stupid, how bad at your job do you have to be the Packers defensive coordinator and been like, man, they're running it a lot. Or be the Packers defense and being like, damn, it's tough. Like, is the Packers defense just that ass that they just can't stop the most obvious play calling?
They lost Micah Parsons and it's over, Tim. The whole team's
36
done.
carries. How do you knew what the game plan was the second Lamar Jackson was declared out? Like, I cannot believe this shit. I mean, I'm very happy with it, but it was the dumbest thing.
I don't know. That wasn't Huntley was a bigger part than like when he played earlier in the season than this game, you know?
I feel like, no, Huntley in the Bears win, which is our most impressive win, by the way. Against any team, our most impressive win is against the Bears by Tyler Huntley. He threw a lot more in that game than he did this Packers one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So maybe they were expecting, they look back at that tape, you know? Expecting more throws.
They're like, John Harbaugh's too stupid to run the ball.
You gotta fucking
we gotta establish the run,
you know? Like
Yeah. So big game next week. I'm literally
You don't
this
say.
is lose. We either lose to the Steelers in our laughing stock because we didn't make playoffs, or we win and then lose in playoffs and are a laughing stock and we get Lamar's a playoff choker again. Obviously, I'd prefer to make playoffs.
You could win the Super Bowl.
Yeah. We could, you know what? We could also win the Super Bowl every year for the next 10 years and become a dynasty. That's also, we could do that.
Yep. Zay Flower, Ravens legend.
Zay Flower.
Don't
Hall
look up
of
when he was
Famer
born.
Zay Flower. What? Don't look up when he was born, September 11th.
2001.
Yes. I know when Zay Flowers was born.
That's good.
2000, not 2001. There's a reason I didn't say the year.
Smile.
Yeah, what else? I think I should have taken better notes. Lamar Jackson, if he even fucking plays next week. Bitch ass. That's it. I guess that's it. Maybe I'll just start randomly ranting in the middle of dubs or flubs, but what?
What's his injury?
He had his back hurt.
Tim, you want him to go out there and break his fucking back and never play football again? That's what you want?
No. I want him to play.
Just being honest, Tim. Just being honest. Okay. Guys, we are on record pace to set a Onside Takes shortest episode of all time.
Big professionalism. Maybe we can just scroll TikTok for like 30 minutes after this to bump up the watch time.
All right, everybody. Dub or flub? All right, the first two, I just want... these are probably going to be pretty obvious, but dub or flub? The battle in the AFC North. Ravens versus Steelers.
Hear
Dub
me
or
out.
flub? Yep.
Flub.
Yep. Okay.
These teams are a fucking embarrassment. Literally, whoever wins this is going to be the embarrassment of playoffs, unless they get like an upset win. But like, if you win this and go first, now they're like, why the AFC North even play football this year? You know. Obviously, game of the week, but flub.
Yeah. I agree. Flub. All right, dub or flub, the battle in the NFC South. Bucks and Panthers.
This is another flub.
You are
The
not
Bucks-
putting any respect on Bryce Young.
Or Baker Mayfield.
Baker, I'm sorry to
said
say it. He's washed. It's over.
I'm sorry. I'm praying on Baker's downfall because at the beginning of the season I was like, the Bucks are not making playoffs, and they called me crazy. So if they don't make playoffs, I'm gonna feel like an absolute big brain. So this is purely to prove myself right. I'm rooting for the Panthers, but this is
I
a
am also
flub.
rooting for the Panthers.
I think the NFC South is way more embarrassing than the AFC North because the NFC South fucking sucks at football. Like, the AFC North feels like good teams that are playing bad. The NFC South just feels like bad teams. And maybe you could call the Bucks team a good team playing
amazing
bad.
rosters, and the teams just like Atlanta has the worst coaching I've ever seen in my life. The Panthers were really hot. Like of their past 9 games, 8 of them were led on game-winning drives by Bryce Young.
Mm-hmm.
Really good. Bucks started out really hot. Then shit just exploded after their bye week. For some fucking reason, Baker heard the MVP chance and was like, I can just take it easy, I guess. Shit just fucking died. His team also died. But I think this is going to be a dub. I think this will be a much more competitive match than the Ravens Steelers. I feel like that match, I fear it's going to be a blowout for one of the teams, for the Ravens or Steelers.
No, it's not gonna be a blowout. I promise you that. Because the Steelers are gonna play. They're playing their hearts out. Everybody loves the Steelers Ravens rivalry. All right.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Okay. Dub or flub? The Seahawks win the Super Bowl.
Flub.
Yeah, I think it's a flub. I think there's just too many fucking teams right now. 49ers
Sam Darnold is
could
not
go
a
all
Super
the
Bowl
way.
winner. He throws picks every time they need him.
Not last week.
Did he? Technically, he didn't throw a pick last week
Against the Bears. Or who did they play? Who the fuck did they play last week? I'm dumb.
They played the Panthers.
That's right. Yeah, but their defense is just so next level, Tim. It's insane.
Yeah, but they can. I think they're gonna make it far, but I don't think they're winning the Super Bowl, which is
I guess
an
we'll
easy
see
thing
this
to
week.
say.
It'll be a really big preview of them playing the 49ers, I feel. You know? I think that'll be a really good game.
I think so.
Yeah. Dub or flub, Jags can win a conference title.
Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Tim just hates the Panthers and loves the Jags. That's his duality.
What do the Panthers have to do with this?
Well, I just don't like the Jags as much, and you don't like the Panthers as much. That's just the difference.
I like the way the man with long hairs plays football.
That's valid.
I like his ball.
Let me see who. The key word is can, so I'm giving it a dub. The Jags can win it. Oh yeah.
Pussy.
Dub or flub? Bucks make it to playoffs. Tim's got to go against his gut here. He hates He hates the Bucks. He hates the Panthers.
Hates Baker Mayfield. I wrote this. Of course, it's a flub.
So you're taking the Panthers to go to playoffs.
Absolutely. I said this
Yep.
4 weeks ago when everybody said it was crazy, it was unlikely. Come on.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this a flub as well. I want the Panthers to make it. Dub or flub, Rams can keep it together.
I wrote this. It's a flub. That's all it takes. If you lose to the Panthers, lose to the Falcons, that's all it takes for me to be like, maybe you can't win the Super Bowl. I'm sorry. You almost lost to the Jaguars almost lost to the Colts. Rams, they collapsed against the Seahawks. I don't think it's crazy at all to say they're not going to be able to keep it together. Nobody thought they were going to be able to keep it together. They did for a long time. And now week 18 hits, a lot of week of football, a lot of week
They
of
also
a
lost
very
to Kirk
hard
O'Chains
sport.
just now, though, Tim.
What?
They just lost to Kirk O'Chains. The Rams did.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So you're saying they can or cannot keep it together?
They cannot.
Dude, it's been a crazy year. Like the Super Bowl favorites just changing every fucking week. Remember back in like week 7 when it was Packers Super Bowl machine. It's just crazy.
I cannot believe. I mean, I can. I'm just a huge Packers hater. But Packers were like Super Bowl favorites at one point too.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. It's crazy. Rams can keep it together. I'm gonna give it a dub.
What?
I don't know. Mayfield just threw for 3 interceptions. I don't know. I don't know how to feel. Not Mayfield, Stafford. What the fuck am I saying? Stafford just threw in. I don't know. The Atlanta's such a fucking flip-flopper team. You can never fucking tell what the strength of the team they're playing against is. I'm gonna give it a dub. I think they can do it.
Damn.
Dub or flub,
Okay.
Mike Vrabel, Coach of the Year.
Yeah.
Fuck no. Fuck no.
Dub.
Fuck
Dub.
no.
Dub.
Fuck no. Fuck Mike Vrabel. You know who we're riding with? You know
Kyle
who we're riding
Shanahan.
with? Nope.
Liam Cohen.
Duval.
Liam Cohen. How? Okay, I get wanting Kyle Shanahan. I love Liam Cohen. He's doing a great job. Why the fuck would it be Liam Cohen?
If Liam Cohen wins the Super Bowl this year, I saw this online. If they win the Super Bowl, you can't say Duval. You have to say it like Liam Cohen says it now. Duval. You have to. If they win the Super, that's the legacy.
Okay, they're not winning the Super Bowl. Kyle Shanahan made a Super Bowl winner with a box of scraps. Half his team is on IR, and he has the option to take the 1 seed. All right, listen, I think Liam Cohen's doing amazing. I think it's a competitive ass year. I think there are years where Liam Cohen, his performance would absolutely be deserving of the award. I think Kyle Shanahan has years absolutely deserving of the award, but the Mike Vrabel left the Titans to go to the Patriots, gets like 3 wins, and then turns the entire franchise around. I think that's more impressive than working. It's like I don't know. It's combining the coal into diamonds versus just like having less tools and still making it work.
I will not be giving any props to the Patriots ever in my fucking life.
That's understandable. I get that. I get that coming from you.
Actually, fuck them. Yeah, fuck you, Mike Vrabel. You know that piece of shit took a Jets interview to get more pay from the fucking Patriots? Fuck that guy. Fuck him. But he could probably get the Coach of the Year award. So I'll give it a dub. Fuck it. Fuck. Okay. Moving on. League thoughts. We'll move in. We'll give you our upset of the week, dub of the week, game of the week, and of course the mid-off of the week.
Dub of the week.
First up, let's look at our upsets from last week, everybody. I took the Panthers to beat the Seahawks. Trusting my boy Bryce Young wasn't enough. Caleb took Of course, we gave him this. The Chiefs to beat the Broncos. Fuck him. They didn't win. Tim took the Vikings to beat the Lions, though. And that, ladies and gentlemen, we didn't know happen. So, this puts the upset scores.
Let me talk.
Yep.
My strategy was the Caleb strategy, and what allowed Caleb such an incredible comeback, which is to pick the option that would piss me off the most, and then it works. And
Holy fuck.
I channeled his strategy, and it worked great for me. I picked the one that would piss me off the most, and it worked. So if I had the option, I would take Steelers to win an upset, but they are too close. But if the Steelers, and it's been a while, but our rule is 4.5 points. If the difference was 4.5 or more, I would have taken the Steelers because they would have hit that shit.
That's a good point. But for the upset scores, that puts me still in the lead with 7, Tim with 6, and Caleb with 4 and 1 petty point. The best Tim can do is tie with me. And then we'll play like rock, paper, scissors, or just share it. Who fucking knows?
We could just do playoffs be the tiebreaker, but that's usually like a different test.
Dear God. No, they're separate awards, Tim. We determined this last year. This playoff predictions and the upset score. They're separate things, Tim. They're separate.
They are separate. So we'll just
I guess we'll just share the glory and say fuck you to Caleb. That's what we'll do.
Yeah, we just both say fuck you to Caleb.
All right, looking at this week's games, we have on Saturday a game for the playoffs. Carolina at Tampa Bay. And of course, you already know me and Tim are taking the Panthers.
Now Panthers, the one and only Bryce Young.
There's only one like him. Only one. We are both taking the Panthers. Moving on. I'm just getting my upsets up. All right, next game up. You know, Tim, I had looking at this game, Seattle at the 49ers. I was like, Baltimore, Pittsburgh, you got to take that game. This is the game of the week, Tim. I'm sorry to tell you. This is it.
Oh, you might be cooking. The Bears 49ers game. You see that shit? You see that Bears 49ers game? That was electric. It was electric. So if the 49ers, I mean, and that Seattle Rams game, this could
if the 49ers lose here, does your opinion of the Seahawks go up or what?
It's a good question. I mean, obviously yes, because they win a game.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Who are you taking to win this game?
Niners.
I'm taking the Seahawks. I've been riding with them. I gotta stick. Next up, we have my mid-off of the week. Actually, no. I'm not going to change it. I'm keeping my mid off. We have New Orleans, the Saints at the Falcons. You can understand why I almost made this a mid off. But Tyler Shook has been playing great.
Mm-hmm.
So we won't do that to them. It is also a divisional game. So, who are you taking, Tim? You taking the Saints?
I'm taking the Saints.
I'm also taking
Bijan Robinson.
For reference, everybody, Bijan Robinson won me my fantasy league against him, and he's not happy about it. It's mine. I made it. Just kidding. Tim's the commissioner, but I own him because I'm the champion.
It's my dad's league because he wanted to play fantasy.
Then why ain't he the commissioner?
He's like 63. He barely knows what an iPhone is.
Okay, I'm taking the Saints as well. I can't trust Atlanta to win a fucking game. Moving on, we have the Browns at Cincinnati. This is Tim's upset of the week.
He's
got the Browns to win.
I have to take the Browns. I have to roll with Shitter. Shitter's my guy. He kept my team's hopes alive. We love Shitter. I got to take him for the upset. I got to trust him again.
What's valid? What's valid? You know what isn't valid? Trusting Shadur when he's only got Jerry Jeudy and Harold Fannin Jr. on his team. Those are the only two motherfuckers that can do anything. So I'm taking the Cincinnati Bengals, who have been hot. Tim, they're all in your division.
I know. You see that one Joe Burrow face?
No, I didn't.
He was just like talking on the sidelines. So there's no audio. He was like,
oh, yeah. And yeah.
He just sticks out his tongue for no reason.
Yeah. That was funny. Next game, we got Green Bay at Minnesota. Who are you taking?
Taking Minnesota.
I'm taking Minnesota as well, because the Green Bay's sitting their whole fucking team. So
Max Brosmer is going to go on such a streak this year.
Unfortunately. Though a streak of 2. Next up, we got Dallas Cowboys at the Giants.
Skip.
I'm taking the Giants.
I think we should get one skip a week. Is that not what the mid-off is?
Skip watching. You still have to give who you're fucking watching.
Cowboys, I guess. God. Fucking beat it out of me, why don't you?
All right, Tim, we'll make that your mid-off of the week as well.
No, I have a separate game that I'm saving for mid-off of the week.
Okay. It's not in the notes, so you have to let me know. Tennessee at Jacksonville. We gotta take Jacksonville, right? Duval.
Yes, I'm taking Jacksonville.
The Colts at Houston. I'm taking Houston. I've been riding with them for the past 6 weeks, and they've been hot. Give me them Texans.
They unfortunately look damn good, and the Colts look like shit.
Colts
so
have
I'm taking the Texans.
Unfortunately imploded, losing 6 games in a row. It's tough.
Mm-hmm.
It's tough. Thank you for the picks. Moving on. We have the Jets at Buffalo. Skip.
Buffalo.
Yeah. Josh Allen's going to come have a fucking revenge game against us for losing to the Eagles. He's going to be punching down, just violating us. Fantastic. Next up, we got Detroit at Chicago. The Lions are... It's not possible for them to make the playoffs,
yeah,
right?
It's so over for them.
Yeah.
If they because the 49ers beat the Bears, so if the Lions were competent at all and won last week, they could have a chance, I think. And the Packers lost, so I think they could have had a chance.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But no.
Yeah, it would have been 9-7 versus 9-6. Yeah, they could have had a chance. Sucks. I'm taking Chicago.
Yeah,
actually,
I'm taking the Bears.
I'm taking Detroit because Chicago's going to be sitting all their players.
Is that true?
Yeah, because they have they're locked for the number 1 seed in their division. Or not the number 1 seed. They're locked for first in their division. So.
Oh, and they can't.
Yeah, they can't fall out of it. So, doesn't matter.
No, I'm still taking the Bears.
The
Bears.
Bears.
Spirit will shine through.
Next up, we got the Chargers at Denver. This is my upset of the week. Denver hater here.
I also hate Denver.
Good. Yeah.
Do you think in another time you're a Bo Lieber?
No, I was never. That's been Caleb. That's been Caleb.
Caleb loves
I never
Bo
used the words
universe.
Bo Lieber in my life, Tim. I promise you. Go watch all the VODs.
You just said it.
No, that was an example.
One might say everything you say is an example.
Okay, man.
When you're talking about things you've said before.
Shut the fuck up! Shut up! Next game, we got Kansas City at the Las Vegas Raiders. Guys, this is my mid-off of the week. This game is ass. Tim, your mic's muted.
I'm
Because he
so
tried strangling
angry.
it? Why?
Kansas
Why?
City. But I'm saving there's actually so many mid games in week 18, but I'm just saving it just for one instigating pick, even though it doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
Makes a little sense.
Yeah. Vegas is not losing under any fucking or winning under any circumstance. They will fucking kill their players on the field so they lose the game. I promise you. So the Chiefs are going to win. Tim agreed. Next up, we have Arizona at the Rams. Cardinals at Rams. Gotta take the Rams. Cardinals are poo-poo.
They're going to lock in enough to beat the Cardinals at least.
Yep. Following, we have Miami at the Patriots.
This one actually could be interesting.
No, it won't. Because Miami is
I'm not sure the Patriots are going to be resting their players.
Team who is like, let's go really hot and win 6 in a row, and then lose 3 in a row, get eliminated, and then keep winning games. Fucking idiots. Bench Tua quicker if you want to win, dumbasses. Fuck. Give me the Patriots. Drake meat's too fucking good. Genetic clone of Tom Brady. Who are you taking?
Patriots.
Okay. Following, we have Washington at Philadelphia. I'm just waiting for
this one is my mid-off of the week. Because if I said Eagles-Bills was mid-off of the week last time, I would have gotten so much hate. And you know what? It was the mid-off. Actually, probably Browns-Steelers, but still, it was really pretty fucking bad. So now it's 2 teams mathematically eliminated from the playoffs.
The Eagles are not mathematically eliminated from the playoffs.
I just wanted to say that because it was fun. No, okay. But yeah, that's it. It's gonna be
Give me the Eagles,
and I'm taking the Commanders because
you're
fuck
just
the
a
Eagles.
fucking hater, bro.
I'm just a hater. I have never once been anything but a hater when we pick the weekly games.
I'm going home, Tim, to my family for this last game of the week, Baltimore at Steelers. And a lot of my family on my dad's side is Steelers fans. But I'm taking the Ravens to win.
It's a good thing this is recorded because I would have said some mean things. But thank you for taking the Ravens. Thank you for taking the Ravens. I'm also taking the Ravens.
It's fantastic. All right, anything to close out on, Tim, with our fastest
what
time
a year
in
of
history?
Football. I'm also so ready for it to be done and into playoffs. I feel like I've just been waiting for playoffs for so long.
Well, once the Chiefs got eliminated, I was like, get me in there. I got to see who the fuck's going.
What am I supposed to do with the rest of my 12 hours a week I spend at least watching football or reading about football or talking about football?
Probably enjoying your life.
15, 20 hours.
Instead of hating every
moment.
The
fucked up thing is I love football, but I also hate how much time football takes. I feel like my life is football because it's all I can fucking think about when the season's on. It's so over for me. Is ice over for Mitch?
Sorry, I don't speak Japanese.
That was German.
I know it was German, Tim. I did that to bait you, and you fell right for it. Okay, everybody. Caleb will be back next week, and we will be into playoff predictions. We'll be drawing up our fucking charts about who's going all the way, and then we will grade ourselves throughout the course, seeing who gets the most correct. This year's going to be spicy. A lot of teams that are here that you wouldn't expect at the beginning of the year. So it's going to be awesome. So without further ado, we thank you so much for tuning in and watching us.
Thank you.
We hope you guys have a great New Year's, and we will see you guys next year. As always, stay awesome.